Hey dolls and gents, today I wanted to do a video on how I define the curls on my NR hair group Brazilian Sweetheart Curls hair extensions. And you guys know I made a full wig with these hair extensions and I've been rocking it for over a month now. I still am really loving these hair extensions. They are very versatile. I can wear them straight, I can curl it, I can wear the curls really defined, I can wear it big. And the hair is gorgeous. I've had no matting. I've had very minimal shedding. And I only experience tangling when I am trying to detangle the hair after several days of not combing or brushing the hair. I definitely recommend this hair. This is one of my top hair extensions ever. It's my #1 curly hair ever. This hair is just gorgeous. Let me turn around so you guys can see it. Do you guys see how gorgeous this hair is? Like, it is everything. And I need to stop touching my hair so it doesn't frizz. So I show you guys how I install this wig on my head, which is really simple, but a lot of you have requested me to do that. So that's what I did in this video. And I also show you how to make the curls pop on these hair extensions and how to give it that wet and wavy look rather than that big, voluminous, loose curl look. So I hope you will enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked it and stay tuned. So here is my unit, you guys. I made this and I used a stretch dome cap as the base, and as you can see I sewed the closure on around it, the lace closure. So a lot of you guys have been asking me how I install my full wigs. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that today. I have not detangled this hair yet, so I'm just going to apply it to my head. I don't use any wig clips, I don't use any bobby pins, and I don't sew it down when I do a full wig. I'm just wearing a brown wig cap on my head right now so that the lace looks more realistic. So the way that I do make my units, it does fit my head really nice and snug. So I don't have to actually use wig combs or clips or sew this bad boy on. So as you can see, it is pretty snug on my head right now. I'm just going to pull this down a little bit. So I have it sitting basically right on my hairline. So this hair has not been detangled in several days, and that's why it looks really big, but at the same time it still doesn't have any knots in it, and it's definitely not matted whatsoever, which is why this hair is bomb, especially for curly hair. To detangle and define the curls on this hair, I'm going to use a little bit of my spray bottle mixture, which has water, and a little bit of my Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner. I love this conditioner. I use it on my natural hair, and I love using it on my weave as well. So I'm just going to shake it up a little bit to mix that together. And I'm going to separate the hair into 2 sections. I'm going to start with my left hand side. So you guys know with curly hair you definitely don't want to try to detangle it when it's dry. That's why we're going to wet the hair down, and the leave-in conditioner is going to help us detangle, and also it's going to help the hair curls pop a little bit more. So let's go ahead and just spray the hair down. I really like to spray the ends really well because those tend to be the driest, and the leave-in conditioner that I used is very moisturizing, so it's going to put moisture back in this hair so it looks very luxurious and moisturized. I like to get the top part too so I can slick that back. You don't want to drench the hair dripping wet, but you want to get it nice and damp. So after you feel like the hair is damp enough, go ahead and run your fingers through it. So like my fingers easily detangle this hair. And I realize there are some more dry sections, so I'm going to go down and spray it some more. But I do like to detangle this hair with my fingers first because your fingers can tell if there are any knots, but a comb cannot. So at least your fingers can feel for knots and tangles and kind of work through it a lot better than a comb can. And the ends are a little bit tangled. Like I said, I have not combed or washed this hair in several days. I want to say it's been about 4 or 5 days, if not longer than that. So I have a little bit more tangling to do than normal on the ends. There are a couple of knots on the ends, but that's my fault. So I'm going to take my wide tooth comb and starting at the bottom, I'm going to detangle now and work my way up to the roots. I'm going to spray it with a little bit more of the mixture. And then run my fingers through it just to make sure that there are no more tangles or knots in the hair. And I do not feel any whatsoever. My hand is easily running through this hair right now, which is great. So I'm going to start to scrunch the hair up. And this is going to help define the curls. Just with water and leave-in conditioner, this is going to reactivate the curls and these hair extensions and make them a lot tighter and give you that more wet and wavy look, if that's the look that you're going for. Now, if you don't like the wet and wavy look, if you want your hair to be defined, but you want it to still look kind of big, leave your hair like this. But I'm going to apply a little bit of this Beyond Zone Noodle Head Kick Up Your Curls, and this is really going to lock those curls in, and it's going to give it even more pop. It's going to make the curls pop even more, and it's going to keep them more slicked down. So I'm putting a lot on my hands, and I'm just running it down the shaft of the hair. And I'm combing it through the hair at the same time. And I like to rub some on the top section just to slick everything down and keep it really sleek looking. So now, again, I'm going to scrunch until I get the curls that I like. And some days I like them to be really defined. Some days I like it big like this, as you guys can see from my previous videos. But I feel like doing defined curls today, and I really want you guys to see what it looks like with the defined curls. And a lot of you guys have been asking for tutorials, and I know I say you guys a lot. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is what it's looking like on this side. The curls are very defined from the root to the tip. So it's a complete difference from this side. If you do not define your curls with this hair, it's going to look like this. If you do define your curls, it's going to look like this. So that's why I love this hair, because you can do so many different styles with it. It is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same on this side, and I'll be right back with you guys. I define the curls. I don't like to touch my hair anymore because it can cause frizz, but I am going to apply a little bit of this hydrating macadamia oil from Organics. And this is going to lock in that moisture on the hair. It's very lightweight, so it's not going to weigh the hair down, but it's going to make it look nice, shiny, and healthy. So that is pretty much all I do when I want the curls on this hair to be really defined. Like I told you guys at the beginning, I absolutely love this hair. Check out my initial review. I'll have a link in the description box down below. And you can let your hair air dry like I'm doing, or you can use a diffuser. I have a tutorial where I used a diffuser. I will link that down below for you guys as well. If it's cold outside, I would recommend using a diffuser, but if it's warm outside, I definitely recommend just letting the hair air dry. It's going to preserve your hair extensions, and to me, it's going to give you that really defined look. Diffusing it is going to make it a little bit bigger than it would be if you let it air dry. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. I really appreciate it. I post videos every other day for you guys, so stay tuned the day after next for my next video. Bye.